Hi, my name is Maxine J. Tulla, and this video is about how to prepare for a job interview. I've produced this video to assist you in preparing for a winning job interview. The job interview is one of the most important elements in the job search process. Think of an interview as a highly focused professional conversation. The goal is to show the employer that you have the skills, background, and ability to do the job and that you can successfully fit into the organization and its culture. Before we begin, I want you to keep this in mind. Most employers do not hire people based on merit alone. Personality, confidence, enthusiasm, a positive outlook, and excellent interpersonal and communication skill counts heavily in the job selection process. Here are tips for preparing for a job interview. Tip number 1, research. Do your research. Check out the company. Look at the organization's homepage. All the information you need is available online. Get the inside scoop on the company culture. Knowing about the job will help you prepare a list of your qualifications so that you can show point by point why you are the best candidate. Tip number 2, practice. Take the time to review typical interview questions you'll probably be asked during the interview. Practice interviewing with a friend or family member ahead of time, and it will be much easier when you're actually in the interview. Avoid using colloquialisms such as like and you know. The more you know, the more focused your answers will be. Find out when the interview is scheduled, what to expect during it, and how long you will be there. Also find out if you'll be talking to just one person or several people. Tip number 3, dress for interview success. The first impression you make on a potential employer can make a big difference. The first judgment an interviewer makes is going to be based on how you look and what you're wearing. That's why it's always important to dress appropriately for a job interview. Wear a pressed professional business suit. This point cannot be emphasized enough. Women should wear minimal jewelry, minimal makeup, conservative hairstyle, manicured nails, and appropriate shoes. Wearing jeans, tees, sweatsuits, or sneakers are not the acceptable way to dress for an interview. Do not wear headsets in an interview or show pierced body parts, tattoos, or arrive with your hair unkempt or spiked. Men should wear a tailored suit, clean pressed dress shirt with a conservative tie, fresh haircut, face shaved or groomed, and a comfortable dress shoes. While a suit is a standard interview attire in a business environment, in the conservative business climate, appearances matter. In other environments, it isn't as important. However, it does make sense to dress your best for the interview, regardless of the dress code at the organization. Do not arrive at the interview dressed in rumpled clothes or with your pants falling off your derriere and chewing gum. Avoid flashy suits or wearing too much cologne. It's also important that you feel comfortable, but not like this. Tip number 4, be early and professional. Always arrive early. If you're not sure where you're going, get directions ahead of time, MapQuest or Google Maps, and do a trial run so you know where you're going. Leave some extra time for any traffic, parking, or unpredictable events. If you are running late, call right away and let someone know. The best time to arrive is approximately 10 to 15 minutes early. Give yourself the time to read your resume one more time, to catch your breath, and to be ready for the interview. Once you're at the office, greet the receptionist and let him or her know why you're there. Tip number 5, be organized. Bring a portfolio with extra copies of your resume, a list of references, and a notepad and pen. Use a breath mint before you enter the building. Leave the gadgets at home. Turn off your cell phone and leave in your bag or briefcase. Tip number 6, answer questions honestly. During the interview, remain as calm as possible. Ask for clarification if you're not sure. It's perfectly acceptable to take a moment or two to frame your responses so you can answer the question with an honest response. Think about how you want to present your strengths, experiences, education, work, style, skills, and goals. Be prepared to supplement all your answers with examples that support the statements you make. Tip number 7, listen. Do your best to listen to what the interviewer is asking. It will be easier to frame appropriate responses. It's important to make eye contact with your interviewer and to focus on the question. Stay relaxed, but do not laugh or crack jokes at inappropriate times. You should show personality, but don't overdo it because you're nervous or overeager. Relax and lean forward a little towards the interviewer so you appear interested and engaged. Don't lean back or slump in your chair. You will look too casual and relaxed. Keep your feet on the floor and your back against the lower back of the chair. Pay attention, be attentive, and look interested. Tip number 8, be positive. Never say anything negative about past experiences, employers, or professors. Always think of something positive about an experience and talk about that. You should also be enthusiastic. If you're genuinely interested in the job, let the interviewer know that. Tip number 9, ask questions about the job. Be prepared with questions of your own. One of the best ways to show you're interested in a job is to demonstrate that you have researched the organization prior to the interview. Ask questions that build upon your interview discussion. Find out as much as you can before the interview about the salary level of the position you are seeking. Don't bring up the issue of salary during the first interview. If the interviewer asks about your salary expectation, give only a general answer, such as that your expectations seem to be within or close to their range. Tip number 10, follow up. Ask your interviewer for a business card. That way, you'll have the correct spelling of names and job titles for your thank you notes and follow-up calls. It's important to thank the interviewer for their time and to let them know that you look forward to hearing from them. This last impression is almost as important as the first impression and will add to the interview process. Follow up within 48 hours of the interview by sending a thank you note or an email thank you message to everyone you interviewed with. This is Maxine J. Tuller. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful in providing the information for your job interview. Wishing you all the success in your career. Till next time, see you.